Hey, it's been a while since I've done a plant update, and I got some sweet potatoes growing here, and I'm trying to pick through these weeds, pull up all this viney stuff that hurts, thorny things, and I found in my sweet potato patch a sweet potato that popped through the surface and has formed a massive tuber. That's a big potato. Not going to be any good for eating, but that is a big potato. And it just kind of keeps on going down and around there. Yep. So this is my lovely sweet potato patch. Believe it or not, this whole area is 4 sweet potato slips. It just kind of takes off and grows. One of the other ones I planted right over here. So how about we dig down in here just a little bit and see what we can find. Where is it? So I should have done a much better job in my gardening, but I'm willing to bet if we just paw down a little bit in all this grass, it won't take too long to hit. Right there. Sweet potato. Can't tell how big that one is, but it's firm. All right, cover that guy back up. We got some rains coming. But yeah, lots of sweet potatoes this year, hopefully. Okay, and we've got the black tie banana right here. Let me see if I can fit it all in the frame. The one black tie that I had in the sunroom all last winter. Hello, Mr. Wasp. So one of the reasons I really like this, there's Mr. Wasp right there. Don't get too close. So one reason I like this banana so much is because of the color of the pseudostem here, the stalk. It's got this nice purplish brown color. Wow, Mr. Wasp, you're getting kind of close. You good? All right. So we've got, it looks like 1, 2, and 3 right in there, little pups going. Lemongrass is looking very nice. So here's something that's also kind of interesting. There's 1 lemongrass, 2 lemongrass, 3 lemongrass. This one here gets full sun for the most part. It gets shaded out by the black tie. For reference, it goes sunrise, sunset in this direction. We'll call that south. So this is on the north side of the black tie, which shades it a bit, and it's by far the biggest one, and it's also surrounded by all of these sweet potatoes. I thought that's kind of interesting. And we got a taro root that I picked up from Harris Teeter. I don't bother going to Lowe's and getting those expensive elephant ears. Just go to your grocery store. Taro. We've got some turmeric growing here. Again, came from either Harris Teeter or the Lowe's grocery store right down the road. I forget which one this came from. But yeah, got some turmeric growing. It's pretty cool. And this is some, I'm gonna murder the name here. It's Ashampui, Awapui, something like that, ginger. Found a little nugget of it, planted it, and got 2 little stalks growing. I think that needs a lot more shade than what I'm able to provide it in that spot. It might need to go back over here towards the fence and the tree. 4 main plots here are the, back up just a bit, hopefully you can see it. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plots there are blue Java, or the ice cream bananas. They're doing pretty good. The one that's back over here in that corner, that's the one that I had growing inside over the winter as well. That's why it's just a bit bigger than the others. Don't quote me on which one belongs to which parent and whatever. That one stayed inside. That one over there that's got the bananas on it was outside, of course, all winter long. But yeah, here's by far the stringiest lemongrass. It's been shaded though by the blue javas, and the one that's out here in the sun, it's got we'll call it a medium density growth. It's not as tall as the other one in the sweet potatoes, but it's not as stringy as the one that's in between the other bananas. So we'll see how it grows from one year to the next. And here's a couple more sweet potatoes. And again, I'll bet you I can dig down by this nutsedge. Hate nutsedge. I'll bet you in here somewhere there's no potatoes. May have gotten jinxed by doing the other one. So here's one where I planted one of the slips. Just kind of feel it around here a little bit. You can see this good. There's one right there. It's hard to see. Just believe me, it's in there. Bury that guy back. And another taro right here. Again, just bought it from the grocery store. It's growing pretty good. And here's some more of these thorns right here. I do like these gloves. I don't get stabbed. As long as you don't put your hand backwards into the thorns, should be good. And now I can go around the whole place and just start yanking out all these thorns, because they are everywhere. Oh, yeah, see, there we go. Yep. Back of the gloves hangs pretty good. And I'm wanting to see on film how many yanks it takes to get these to start fraying out a bit. Got me. Alright. So we've got our 3 feijoa bushes with feijoas on them. Pineapple guavas, whatever you want to call them. And I'm not going to say that they're loaded. This is the year where we may get a few, should get a few. And of course, now they got the camera on them. Where are they? Here they are. So here's one right here. And I just got to look into the bush a little bit more. Here's a couple more of them right here. Nope, there's another good sized one right here. So they're coming right along. By the end of September, they should be falling off the bush, hitting the ground, and ready to eat. Back over here is our newest plot of 6 more of the blue javas. These were all pups of the other 2. And for height scale, about 5'8". It's about that tall. And I did these in somewhat of an order. So there's the bigger, bushier one going up to the taller of the 3 tallest ones. And then I did the next tallest, almost the shortest, and the shortest of them. So there's 6 more bananas over here. Here's the Lowe's special banana. I have no clue what breed it is. It's just banana. And I think next year I'm going to thin that out just a bit, because those didn't get half the size that the one got last year. So I'm hoping if I thin it out to 3 or 4 stalks, it'll get much larger. And our randomly planted tomatoes. Yep, they're still living. The scraggly tomato that got eaten by some sort of a caterpillar, it's starting to come back. Cool. Random bean, I just planted a seed. It grew. No beans. And more potatoes, sweet potatoes. And yep, you can see them there, poking through the surface. That's not good. Let's see if I can cover that up, but I think it's already pretty well sunburnt already. And there was 2 sweet potatoes planted there. They didn't take off quite as well, probably because I didn't till this, mow this, anything. I just dumped some bags of, I think it was jungle growth or topsoil or something, and then threw 2 slips into it. Did the same thing over here. Gotta love that nut sedge. Make sure there's no snakes in here. Should be safe. Let me just jump in. Right about there is good. Yep, I knew it. I'd already seen this one poking up. Looks like some bugs have gotten to it, but hey, friendly little snail. Hey guy, what you doing? Oh wait, that's empty. My condolences. Alright, so on to the next thing. Got a couple more lemongrass that I randomly planted over here. Not doing nearly as well as the ones that are planted over there. And I couldn't tell you why, because they get the same amount of sun and everything. Oh, I didn't, again, till this, mow this, anything. Got an American Beauty berry here. Can't wait for those last couple to turn. And then we're going to try and make some gummy bear juice. See if it makes you bounce down the road or something. Got a few little berries here and there. It's like not all, oh, it's like some of them fell. Oh well. Might be able to get a cup or so of them. Try it out. The poor pathetic azalea. It's too acidic of mulch. And this is my little tea plant that I had forgotten about for about 3 months during the hottest part of summer. And its nifty little tea leaves did not form very well. Bad plant parent. I forgot about you. That's a good parenting. Maybe that's the middle child. Alright, so we got some dogwoods that tried to die in these little pots, so I figured I'd put them out here somewhere. The Marvel of Peru. I believe that's what this is. Our 4 o'clock plant. It just randomly popped up here one day, so I let it grow. I figured, what was the harm? It's already covered in vines. Right? Let's see here. Let's walk down to the cannas. We got lots of cannas this year. They finally popped up. I accidentally dumped too much fertilizer down through here. That's my bad, and I scorched the boogers out of them. But we got covered in leaf rollers this year, again, because I don't like using pesticides or anything to kill the moths that lay the caterpillar eggs that then roll the leaves up and eat them and munch them and turn them into dead, disgusting, gross stuff. But I'd rather have it be more all natural. We got a lot of anole lizards in here. I'm hoping I can find them. There's one that's brazen, like I think he wants to fight me or something sometimes. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. Nope, I don't see him. Alright, moving along. I don't want to get caught on film losing a fight to a lizard, though. That'd be embarrassing. Let's see here. It looks like that's one that I cut earlier. Yep, I cut that one open. Yeah, see what they do here? They chew them real bad. Leave marks all over them. Makes it look like somebody went through here with a shotgun. Yep, and here's what they do. They lay this webbing right across here, and then I try and cut these things open. Let me see if I can just pull it real quick. Nope. Stand by. Alright, gloves came off. Now we gotta shank somebody. Just gotta cut this guy open here. Little slicey there. And then they open up. And if we're lucky, we catch the little jerk in action. And if we're not lucky, he falls off. And he lives to munch another day. Yeah. Kind of gross, but he fell down in there. It's just a little caterpillar. He goes munching on it. You see, he's been going to town right here. Just eating that thing up. Poor leaf. Never stood a chance. I'll shank you later. Alright, so we got more cannas. Lots of cannas. Lots and lots of cannas. Cannas, cannas, cannas. Lots of dragonflies. Dragonfly, dragonfly, dragonfly. That's just a little one. They get bigger. They get a lot bigger. We got some failures of flowers. And we've still got the bananas hanging on. So here's the cluster of bananas. They've maybe doubled in size the past couple months. I'm really concerned about the amount of foliage and greenery that's on here. I don't think there's enough foliage to keep it going. It's only got the one pup down there. I think this is going to be a bummer of a year, but every so often I come out and I measure this one and go, yep, it grew a little bit more than when it first was born, and that's just a plump sucker right there. I really hope they are edible at some point. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the video for now. Just a quick walk around, show off the gloves a little bit, get them a little bit more use out of them. So it was nice to see me again. Tune in again, and I'll show you more ways how not to do things later.